The Wood Shop is sponsored by Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the Back to Basics series on Friday. I've already gotten a lot of great suggestions for next month, but I'm making a list, so if you have any more, just go ahead and leave them in the comments and I will try and work them into the video. And I want to thank everybody for all the great project suggestions for Roy. He's the one that has the lathe where you can't remove the spur center from it. It's a solid piece. A lot of great stuff. Somebody even mentioned that he has a friend and he turns bowls in between centers on a pole lathe and then just cleans them up with a carving knife, which is cool. That might be a fun project. I've never tried something like that, but I want to say thank you to everybody, and I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend, and don't forget why we get to have barbecues and go to the lake. All right, thank you very much to all of our veterans. I really appreciate it. All right, I got a couple of stickers this week from Lloyd at Throwing Sawdust with Lloyd. Thank you. And I got one from Drew, Ox in the Shop. Thank you, Drew, and thank you very much for the note. I'll get those put up on the wall, and I will get some headed back your way. All right, so I don't have a, really follow-up for Friday, but I've been getting a lot of emails about starting your own YouTube channel and how to price your work. So as far as starting your own YouTube channel, I would say absolutely jump in head first. I've had a great time with this. Just find something that you're passionate about, whether it's woodworking or something else. Find something that you're going to enjoy. This smile on my face every week, I love what I'm doing. I love woodworking and wood turning. I love sharing, all the different project ideas you can do on the lathe. So find something you're passionate about, and that's really going to make all the difference. As far as things you can do to maybe get your channel out there, I would get involved in the community, whether it's woodworking community. It's a great community, a lot of support out there. So get involved in whatever community is you're interested in uploading videos about. Another thing is the social media side of it. That's not my strong point, and I kind of struggle with it. I'm not really sure why, but get involved in all that in Instagram and Twitter and all those little things, and it really helps get the word out about your videos and whatever, if you're making stuff to sell and stuff. I don't know. I have a hard time with that every time I mention that I, have an Etsy store or something. I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird to me, but it is. But you really need to get involved in the community and all those little aspects of it. About video length and stuff like that, there's people like half-an-hour videos and people like 3-minute videos. So it really doesn't, you can do whatever you like. One thing I would mention, too, about YouTube, it's the woodworking community is a lot better than some of the other, just random stuff out there. But I don't know any other way to say it, but you need to grow a little bit of a thick skin, because I got this a couple weeks ago, right? So and just keep in mind that none of that matters. It's not all the thumbs downs on the videos, comments like that, none of it matters. It doesn't matter one way or another, so don't let it get to you. I gave away a chuck when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Easywood gave away a chuck, $400 chuck, and there's people who dislike that video. It wouldn't matter whether you're giving away sacks of cash. Somebody's not going to be happy, so don't even try. Just do what you enjoy, and there's a big difference between comments like that or constructive criticism, which I actually appreciate. I appreciate it. I'm always trying to make the videos better. I'm trying to be a better turner. If somebody sees me doing something and they have a better way of doing it, I appreciate them writing in the comments, try it this way, or try this on the next video, or add this in. It would really help. I started adding in, the RPMs and different things and what tool I was using, because of, I was getting comments about that, getting, people to ask me to do that, and I appreciate that. But, little stuff like that, or the thumbs down, it doesn't matter, and don't even think twice about it. Just find something you enjoy and you're passionate about to start uploading videos. All right, I want to share one picture this week. It's from Hunter. This is his woodshop final project. Very nice, Hunter. Great job. Man, duplicating has never been my strong point. Fantastic job. All right, as far as pricing your work, so there's always a couple of things I do. I always add in for my time, materials, and supplies. So I figure out how long it took me to make the project. The wood, I don't buy a lot of wood, but still, I had to go get it. I had to dry it out, and that all takes time and money. And supplies, everything from sandpaper to finishes to wear and tear on the tools. I add in all of that. Recently, I started doing some spoons and putting them up on my Etsy store. So I figured out, all of that, how long it took me to make them. And then I went on there and looked around at some other people who were doing handmade spoons. And I found a couple of people who looked like they were doing it for a living. And I go on there and there's a spoon, handmade spoon, it's $50. And that might seem like a lot, but it's really not. It took them a few hours to make it. You got to add in the wood and the supplies they use, and it's very fair. So you need to keep in mind too, you're not, if you come out here and turn something, whatever, a spoon, and you turn around and sell it for $9.99, you're losing money. You're already going bankrupt. And it's not only hurting you, it's hurting everybody else in the craft community who's trying to make a living at it. There is always going to be people who appreciate handmade quality stuff, and that's the customer you're looking for. You're not looking for someone who is looking for a $1.99 spoon at Walmart. That's not your customer. Your customer appreciates the time and effort you put into it, and they're always going to be there. And you're not going to sell a million spoons, but you're going to sell a quality product to someone who actually appreciates it. So that's keep that in mind, and so add all of that in. Don't sell yourself short. Just make a quality product and promote yourself. Like I said before, on the social media sites and stuff. And I think it'll work out much better for you than just giving your stuff away. And if you want to give your stuff away, there are always family member and friends who would really appreciate it. So that's the best thing to do if you want to give your stuff away. All right, I think that is about it. I want to say thank you so much. It's the end of the month for all the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And we're going to do live hangout on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, 4 o'clock. I'll send out an email with all the information on that and the link as that gets closer. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, I have a new project video every Friday on my main channel, except we started a new Back to Basics series. So already got a lot of great suggestions, so I'm sure that's going to go on for a while. But other than that, project videos over there. All right, till next time, take care.